All right. What are we? What are we? We're in the spring major. We're in the 2022 spring major. I have to label them like that because they've had spring. They didn't actually have majors. What? Dunner's on the phone. Hold on. Let me get him live. He's on my earpiece right now. I'll swap over. All right. We got Dunner on the line. What's up,
Are you
Dunner?
there? You sound far away.
Do I sound far away? Is that?
You're good.
Is that
Yeah,
better?
you're good.
All right, we're in the spring major, and Dunner's played. So I have played these holes literally 2 times. Once with Dunner, where we just did a pure practice. We were just out there trying to figure out where red lines were, and weren't really worried about any numbers, but just trying to figure out how to get to the hole, what kind of clubs, what kind of ball. And I played it yesterday. I played with my odd account, but you've played these holes a bunch here in the last day or two, right?
Yeah. Well, I played that one round on Monday with you, and then I played 3 today.
Yeah, so he's got some shots. He's made it on you made it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
No. Okay. Number 1, yeah. Number 2, I got it once. Number 3, I got albatross twice in a row on the same account. One was in practice, and I forgot it was practice. I was like all excited, so I shared it with the clan. Like, yeah, albatross. And I was like, oh, that was practice. But yeah, I got it. 4 is pretty good. I'm pretty confident with 4. But I haven't got 5, which is the second par 5, right? Which is like the triple bounce rough bump. And then number 6, the par 4 with like the penis fairway. I haven't got those 2. But I got 7 and I got 8. And 9, well, 9 you get an eagle, and that's it.
It seemed to me from yesterday, from my notes, because after I got done shooting the video, I posted it and then I watched it, and I went through and I was looking at the holes, trying to figure out like what kind of spin I had and what kind of club, or like I brought the wrong club, and so today I feel like I've got at least, because I'm still at the stage where I'm trying to figure out how I want to come at the hole, but on some of these par threes and me and you were taking the same shot. We're coming from the same area. There's several of the holes I've explored different areas to see like where your red lines are at, but you've got. We'll see how it goes today. So I'm gonna have to. We're both having to qualify. What account are you playing?
Same, another Dunner.
Another Dunner. And we're playing in Finland, so we flew to Finland just to play this. I got off work and then we flew to Finland. It's right on the other side of the map. Come on. Enter the tournament. Qualification. Pay my 10K. Can't play anything but Ricky because I'm only a Ricky. I don't grind. I'm done grinding. Hole number 1. Let's go check out hole number 1. All right, so you're saying, like, are you looking at a picture of it?
No, I'm just going to go like to the...
There's a sand trap that's way down there by the green, and you're hitting on the rough area or the fairway area in front of that. You're using the rough area kind of like a rough, or that fairway area kind of like a rough bump.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going over the sand in the air.
In the air.
For par 5 ball.
Yeah, but
max overpower, stretch it out. So on my second shot?
Yeah, no,
shot.
No, what I'm saying is that you're going to have a second shot, and you're trying to be where from your second shot you're trying to do like you're trying to use that. You're on the tee box side of the sand, that little sand trap that's down there by the green.
Kinda.
You're on the.
I don't mind.
We'll see.
More left, actually.
Yes.
I prefer, because I'd rather come. What I'm trying to do on my second shot, which was the important shot, is hit the very bottom of the hill, on the backside of that volcano bunker to do a rough bump, right? And I mean, you only need like 2.5 backspin to actually make it stop. It doesn't look like it, but that's all it takes.
Hold on. I'm going to see if it's, because I changed my device. I changed my card expired, so I got a new card, and I just put it in the system, but it won't let me, it's not letting me buy it. It actually froze the game up.
Well, here, pause. Just let me give me your info and I'll log in. Fuck! And then I look up and there's like 4 people looking at me. Like, oh yeah, whoops, sorry, I didn't know how loud it was. But yeah, some guys joke about it. Some guys ask about it still. You still play the golf game at work? Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, you can tell them, hey, listen to this video that's on here today when you're listening to your headphones. Listen to this YouTube video, and it'll be one of these ones like this, where we're doing we're doing a round together.
It wasn't actually when we were talking, but one of the old videos when we were doing friendlies, I remember you had like a 2-parter, and it was like I was on fire that time. We're doing friendlies. I don't think we're on the phone at all, but I had a different profile. And it was with my nephew. So I was like, hey man, check this out. I'm on YouTube. Go to this chick. Because these guys own too. He's like fucking 9 or 10. He's going to be 10 here in a week or something. And he's got his own channel to do his ults. I don't even know how it works, but does his video games on it and shit. I was like, hey.
All right. Thanks,
like,
Tanner.
Hey, you're on the channel.
You didn't have to buy me that pack, dude. That was awesome. Thank you. I would have bought the bigger one. I'll buy the $20 pack. I want as many of those balls as we can get. I might buy the $35 pack because that's a pretty good deal. Because 444s, like if you have a 444, you may need a 440 or one that's got some topspin boost, like one other 4 power ball. But like that 444 is like 90% of the time you need a 4 power ball. That ball is awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Or not necessarily even the power, but the spin, right?
In
spin
odd odds,
with the wind to boot.
Because of odd odds in the bracket, that's why it's hard for me to get opponents in odd because like it's a higher tier,
again,
right?
Oh, whoops! I'm on my wrong. Whoops.
There was somebody in there yesterday with an A-pot. I was most of the people I played with, almost everybody I played in odd, if you go back and watch those videos, they did wind adjustments, and they had kick-ass clubs. They had the same clubs that I have, and there was quite a few of the players that had higher level clubs than me. It was pretty. Yesterday was a pretty good round with odd. I was the only person that I played against that dropped a shot, I think. I don't know that I won a single chest yesterday.
Hold on. I'm all confused here. Too many iPads. I have 2. Too many.
You logged into my account.
I know. I got it. Sorry.
Here, I'll get out that way. I'll get out that way. You can get in and you can change accounts.
Yeah.
So I'll go look at hole number 1. So I'm trying to hit out here in front, and with a 3 power ball, I can't remember in odd whether I did max overpower or not. But I think I just tried to stretch it out, and I was not trying to do overpower. I was just trying to see like where I would end up down here. But with a 4,
on number 1, you just bounced it over, yeah.
But with a 4 power ball, I think if you just bounce it over and no overpower, yesterday I was in my Hornet.
Oh shit, the closed notebook.
But I was like mid Hornet. So if I get a little bit close with a 4 power ball, I should be in like mid Kingfisher or even minimum Kingfisher, and I would rather hit minimum Kingfisher than maximum Rapier. I think the only spot where a Rapier's kind of weak is when you're at full distance. Like when you're in half distance and closer, I would rather have a Rapier than any other club. But when you're at full club, I think your Endbringer's probably better. It's more accurate at that point with its rings. Are you ready?
Hold on.
What do I have on? What am I looking at? I'm looking at Ritual spells.
I gotta get my email here.
We're gonna play D&D on Friday. Yeah, it'll be a good D&D day.
996. What do you need to play D&D? Like, if you're just like a dude that wants to be in the game, not the Dragon Master, but one of the other guys involved.
You don't need anything.
You just need like a set of die, right?
Yeah, or you can use digital dice.
Oh yeah.
We have dice. So the game is played with a D20, but we.
But doesn't it depend on what the situation is?
No, you just got to know your number so you can carry around a D20. But so you have a character sheet, and your character sheet dictates all of your stats, and you went through the process.
Traits, whatever. Blah,
yeah,
blah,
yeah. So you went through the process of building your character.
I played it a couple times when I was in high school, and I thought it was really fun, honestly.
So we played the
long. It was a joke. It was like the nerd geeks D&D, but it was actually pretty fun.
Did you get in?
Oh yeah, good go. Yeah.
So if you're playing if you're playing in a group that's like you go down to your local gaming store and you play in a group, or you're playing some of them are one shots where you'll build a character and you'll play it that one time, and that's the only time you'll ever play it. So your investment in that character isn't much. You're gonna go either full wizard or full fighter, or you're gonna go something so that you can try and beat your way through whatever it is you're trying to do today. And you're never gonna play that character again. But we play characters for the long haul. Like I have one character that we've been playing for 3 years. So he has all kinds of shit going on. And so I've got several characters that I play. And so we'll do one game session where I play one character and they interact. They don't interact with each other, but territories and stuff, they interact with each other because they're kind of like the same type of person on the other side of the fence. Like you're from France and I'm from England, right? And that kind of shit. But we do combat sessions with a friend of mine. So whenever we get to a point where I need to hire somebody to go on a mission because we need to go find this thing and I want some muscle with me, I'll hire guys. And I have friends here in town who have characters, and I'll call them up and I'll say, hey, how about 3 Saturdays from now I want to hire you guys. And you guys are going to be in charge and we're going to go on this mission, and I'm just the fucking guy that came along. I'm the patron. I'm the one that's paying you guys, whether we get some stuff or we don't. And so then we'll have a game with several players. But me and my nephew work together, so we play all day. And we've converted it all over, and we play with percentile dice, so everything's based on a percentage. So sometimes we'll get in a situation and he'll go, that's not going to happen. And I'm like, well, are you telling me that it's they're going to slap me in the face, or are you telling me that there's a slim chance? And he goes, you'd have to roll 100. So I have to roll 0. I've got 10, my 10-sided dice. I've got one that's 10s and one that's 1s. And so I'll roll, and I carry 10-sided dice on me every place I go. I carry 2 of them, and I have 3 sets. And sometimes I'll get pissed off at the set that I have, so I'll swap them out. And they're all orange, so they get mixed up. And
do you do that in real life, where it's just
no, I do that. No, right now.
Pull your dice out and be like, okay, this is my roll for luck for today. And
yep.
You roll your die.
Yep, we do shit like that. Awesome. We'll start the session and we'll be in the morning and stuff, and I'll go today I feel
not for your session, but for real life.
Yeah,
it's say you're out and you're doing your thing, you have a shitty day,
yep.
And you take a lunch break, you're like, fuck this, something's got to change, and you roll your die.
Yep.
It's okay, this is my luck or my charm or
that's
whatever.
That's exactly what we do during the day. Is we'll be going is today going to be a good day? And I go, I don't know. What do you think our odds are? He goes, well, it's overcast and colder than hell outside. So, and I'm like, well, screw what the weatherman says. The radar says that it's going to be clear here in about an hour and a half, and we can get a head start. We can get set up and shit while it's cold. And then by the time we get done set up, we'll take a break, and then it'll warm up, and then we'll be good to go. And we'll roll the dice. Yeah, we roll the dice all day. And I don't go anywhere where I don't have 2 10-sided dice with me.
See, when I did it, you had to have, there's papers you had to fill out.
No, we
So
have
you like create
we
your
have.
character.
I know my characters so well that we have, and I have them all digital. So I have them on my phone and on my
I was
tablet.
gonna say, yeah,
So I
probably
have my
all.
characters. I use a. I don't use one of
But
the.
the
I
thing is,
haven't.
you could just like play with your friends somewhere, and then play a game, and then like, oh, during that game, your dude like leveled up his strength
Yep.
or something like that.
No, when
So
I
when you
get.
go to your other friend's house, who's a different friend, play a different game.
Yep.
You use that same character, and all his
Yep.
stats still count in their game, right?
Yep. And what my nephew and I are doing is world building, and so he plays. He's a DM for other groups. Like he has.
DM's Dragon or Dungeon Master.
Yeah. So I think he uses Roll20, and so he's on there as a dungeon master, and he has several other
He
groups
just
that play in this.
Dungeon Master, no one knows what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah,
Dungeon Master is the
Yeah.
guy that kind of is in control of the mission or the game, essentially, right?
Yep.
He's the one that reads out the stuff. It's not like it's not a physical game or anything. It's just like you sit there and he reads out a situation to you, and you got to figure it out. And then depending on your attributes and your dice rolls, depends on if you're successful or not in certain situations, right?
Right. And so you can, and so my thing is that I spend a lot of time making sure that my shit goes right. So like when we go to a place where it's like, so what we do is we world build. So he's got a map, a world map, and then he has local maps. And what he's
See, that's gonna be so much different for now because this is when I was in high school.
and
Which
he
is like
plays
90.
and he plays only his own world. And so when he plays all these other groups, they're playing in his world in different spots. Like they may be in one country or another, but he kind of spreads them across the map. And so what my character is doing is my character is helping him world build that so that when he starts a group in the city of Esna, he has a background on that. He already knows a bunch of the key players because I went there when he didn't know anybody and we had to just make the shit up. And I don't wait for my DM to like lead me by the nose to a spot. I push the game. So like we're gonna go to this city and like and what I'm trying to do is trying to make sense of it. So like everything is, we have magic, but the deal is that we're doing outrageous shit, but we're staying within the laws of gravity, of physics. But we have magic, and magic can transcend those bounds. Magic in his
We
world.
should talk about this some other time.
Yep, we should. We should shoot a whole video on playing D&D. I should get you involved in it.
Well, I'm curious because I enjoyed it the few times I played when I was in high school. So.
All right,
Can do a
are you
long
ready?
Version with friends. I am ready. I
I'm
believe
ready.
so.
And I think I'm going to use
Oh, hold on. I gotta get my.
I'm going to use my number 1 bag. I thought a big topper might be better, but I don't have my big topper to level 8. And when it gets to level 8, it gets it's like 230 or 232. Ready?
Yeah, we're in the same group too.
And I think I have to go first. And it was like 3 or 4 seconds.
Let me see if I have a idea. Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning. Okay, what are we doing on this all? What are we doing?
Dots.
Dots. I still don't have any dots.
Okay,
I'm unstable. Back out.
I should wait longer then, I guess.
No. Let's. I think it was.
I had dots before you. I waited 5 seconds, so.
Yeah, wait a little longer. Let's see how long it takes me to get dots right now. See if it's faster. If I was really unstable. I got dots.
Oh, you got that thing. Oh, hold on. Go back out.
I did.
Wasn't ready.
So
Okay, I'm ready now.
it took me like 6 seconds, 7 seconds. 1001,
Okay.
1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. It was between 6 and 7.
All right. Alright, so I need to get in just before you get dots.
And I'm still spinning.
Oh,
Come
you're
on.
still going.
I'm still spinning. Another dunner. Look at that. Woo! First hole. Got another dunner.
I wasn't even in
Jeez.
the queue.
Sat here and talked about D&D. How long did we talk about D&D for? Shit. We must have
Too long, apparently.
it seems like it was a long time, but it was really only about 10 minutes. All right. Now it seems like... Where's my red line? Yeah, I think a big topper would work better. Now I must have did an overpower shot.
I don't know, I put your... See, with that no wind ball, you can go really far. The only thing that sucks is there's no wind in the second shot, which is the one you really want.
Yeah, but a 4-9 is just going to put me more in the rough. All right.
I would... I was going to say, I would have cheated the other way.
I wanted to see where the bounces were. I used the wind right there, but just to see where the bounces were so I can get it on. I'll go back and watch the video and see like where it ended up right there. That was with no OP. And that was way I didn't need to put... I was trying to see if I could get on that side of it. I want to get on the steepest part of that hill coming to the cup so I can use that rough as a rough bump and flatten my tail out at the bottom. There's another par 3 in the game, the one that goes over the hill, where you can use that and you can use backspin and you can... All right. What ball is that?
Beer.
The beer ball.
Every shot this round is going to be perfect.
That is perfect. And you just missed that tip. I didn't think you'd be able
Holy fuck, how did that happen?
I didn't think you'd be able to clear that tip. I
never went that far before.
I think both times that I've been through there I've clipped that rough. Okay, where am I at in my club? All right. There's max. There's mid. I'm in about that
45.
4 per
Mid
ring.
minus 0.1.
About that 4 per ring range.
Spin it around that way and backspin it.
3.7. And I'm doing a plus 15%, so that'd be 4 plus 1.5 would be like 4.2. I'm going to run out of time. Hitting it perfect.
Go in.
I over pulled it. So last time I pulled at 10 and I under pulled it, and right there I slightly over pulled it. So I'm going to put that as a 12.5%. I'm going to split the difference. Since I do the numbers by hand, I can put it in whatever I want. I can put in 11%. I've been right there. I've been on the other side and on that side. Close.
It's like, what the fuck? Half a ring.
You better hit it. Perfect. Get in the hole. That's in. Woo! Look at that. Dunner's in the hole. Awesome shot, dude.
Rough bump out of the rough with no rough.
That's awesome, though. That's using. Hey, the whole deal is that those Nirvanas.
Hey, I said this round's gonna be perfect. Every shot's perfect.
Every shot's perfect. Nirvanas, when you get them up there, if you know how to do the rings on them, if you're doing. As long as you can hit it perfect, you've got a serious chance with that Nirvana. That's an awesome shot. Kick ass. All right. Now this par 3, my notes say sniper, katana, 4 backspin, 1 and a sliver,
No,
right hand side
6.
pin. Or yeah, 6 backspin. But the deal is
Yeah.
yesterday I hit this, and
You didn't line up the same spot though. I was watching. Sorry
the
to cut
deal
you
is that I went right over where I was aiming. I was aiming on the high end of the cup, and I went right over the high end of the cup, and went in and out of the hole. If I
it
aimed
was a little
up,
bit flatter roll instead of coming straight down the hill. It was
because
your second bounce did hit the fringe, second bounce, and then so it came down that hill at a different angle, and it was actually a lot straighter roll towards the hill or towards the cup.
Yeah, and if you go back and freeze frame in that video I shot, right there where it passed the cup, when I set it up, that was right where I was aiming. So I'm going to do the same exact shot that I did yesterday, but I'm going to make sure when I set the shot up that I'm aiming right at the flagpole.
Yeah, today I've missed on the backside, which is I haven't. Yesterday was the opposite, so I was trying to compensate. Maybe I overcompensated. Let's see if I have a weekend katana already. Redwood.
A weekend katana?
Actually,
I have some weekend. I have some weekend katanas, but since it only requires 1 and a sliver left hand side or right hand side spin, I could use a 2 side spin ball. And I think I do have some. Do I have any 2 power? I do have the bobble balls. And the weekend I can switch and I can cut the wind down, but it's only 1 side spin. That won't work.
But that doesn't. Yeah. Well, maybe a bit. Yeah, you want more than 1 side spin, I suppose.
Yeah, and the only other one I have any of is the turkey balls, and they're also 1 side spin. I'm okay, and it doesn't matter. I mean, at that point, but there are times, there's one of the holes. Is this the hole you were talking about earlier where you need, if you're, depending on where the wind's at, using a low wind ball?
No, that's number 4.
I got you. So we're using a katana. Let me switch balls. I was just there, and I didn't grab a katana. Play golf.
I mean, the only reason katana is there is because you need that tiny bit of extra distance, right? Just to be safe.
Well, actually, I
because you don't really need too much spin. I mean, 1.
No, it only needs 1 and a quarter, but I think it's a distance thing. You needed a 2 power ball.
More so than spin, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning. I'm still fucking. I got dots.
Dots.
Another dunner. Look at that. Everybody in Finland's. It was hump day, so everybody's at work, and they're all asleep. Okay, you did 6 and 1 and a sliver. Let me get my calculator up and running. It's easier to do math accurately with the calculator. You get pretty close in your head, though. And one-on-one, I only use my head.
That was rushed, but still perfect.
Oh, no, it made that jog.
Just barely.
It made that jog right there at the top. Did you see it? It jogged that one. It jogged the width of the cup. So you'd either have to set it up 1 width higher and try and hit that jog. Let's see if I can get.
No, I didn't get it right exactly where I wanted it, but.
So 3.8.
It ends up like a bit of the blue ring in the rough. Keep going right. Up. Up and to the right.
Here, hold on. That's not how I want to set it up. I don't want to get used to setting it up like this. I'm going to aim right towards the flagpole. 4.56. There's 4, 5, 6. I gotta snap it. Perfect. El Perfecto. And see, it didn't jog.
But you got the fringe bounce.
I pulled it and I underpulled it. It should have been 4, 5, 6. I thought I kind of slightly overpulled it. Like it was, instead of 4, 5, I actually pulled it to 4, 6. I rounded it up to 4, 6. But it didn't.
Wish I could play every hole with this ball. It's so pretty. I love my Aurora ball.
Did they come out with the ball sorting thing yet?
No, it's supposed to be. I think it said.
Bless. Are those sneezes?
Good Lord.
Were those sneezes?
Pardon me.
Were those sneezes, dude?
Yeah, I was trying to put the microphone away. Yeah, I think it said this spring, so it was pretty vague on when, but.
APOC. Okay, hole number 3. Well, I screwed it up yesterday, but I did learn something yesterday.
So this is the one. Yeah.
So what I learned yesterday was I screwed up the drive shot, and I slipped off of max curl, and I went to adjust it, and then I thought I was out of time, but when I watched the video, I still had 3 seconds left. But I ended up in that fucking long ass sand trap on the left hand side, and you can recover if you got a Spitfire from over there. And not only can you recover, but you can get up to the upper tier where the pin is. But you wouldn't want to be much farther than that. Like if you were out there, you wouldn't be much farther than the tip out there in the sand, but you can recover. Anything inside of this area you can recover, so.
Well, I've watched a couple. I haven't seen anyone do it the way I'm doing it, but the other way is they go for that little ball sack there of fairway on the right.
The one that's way up at the top that's surrounded by rough?
And the bunker there, the eyebrow bunkers.
Yep.
They land there and they go up and roll. And then I watched the guy roll all the way up into the fairway crevasse, and it was pretty nice. But myself, I'm going to go over top of the bunker in the middle fairway. So in between the worm bunker and the eyebrow bunker.
You're going to go straight up on the highest fairway and try and get up on that side?
Yeah, and so with max topspin, well, with extra mile 8 max topspin, and I think it was not even quite 2 right spin. Okay. I did hit great right, barely great right, and both times it was fine. As long as you don't go into the bunker itself, if you hit if your second or third bounce hits the rough,
yeah, but if you're in that bunker
into the fairway.
If you're in that bunker though, you can
either way you're not screwed, right?
Yeah,
so you might as well go for it.
Because I was in the bunker behind it and was able to recover with the Spitfire. So if you're in that bunker, you're not even at max club.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
All right, let's go. Let's roll. I'm going for the little teeny pad up in the front. It doesn't matter to me whether I'm hitting it with my rough iron. That close, my rough iron is probably the most accurate club in my bag.
I'm going to use... The wind's kind of useful, so... Actually, I'm just going to use Berserker.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. Took me about 7 seconds.
Dots. I'm going out. You got dots yet?
Oh, I got dots. I'm spinning. Get back in.
Okay, I'm back in.
Another dunner. The kings of golf. I need to call my buddy Scooby. He just bought a new house and they just moved in. He sent me pictures, and I should call him. I've been really busy. Haven't thought about
actually
it.
Don't have to overpower that much.
Ah, you're using the Power 5 ball.
What's XML8? Oh, there. How much? It's going to be like a ring and a half. Perfect from the opposite side this time.
I hardly ever hit dead center perfects. I hit, when I catch perfects,
Oh, too far.
to my eye, they're always to the left or the right.
Poop.
That's still a great shot from there.
Oh yeah, I'd rather though, if you stay in the fairway, you aim your second shot, it'll be short iron. But you aim your second shot, your first bounce has to be on the fringe of the green, and it's super consistent.
Hitting it perfect. Perfect.
Yep. -5.
I should have, I'll have to go back and watch that, but I think if I would have been to the right, I wouldn't have taken the risk of getting caught up in that bunker up there. I would have.
Oh, you're super close, yeah.
I had a.
It's -5, eh? Next shot, -5%.
I had it just. Well, the deal is, I've had crappy shots coming in, so I haven't really even been able to work on the second shot.
Though.
You got to hit the fringe. -5.
Sure. Oh, that goes not perfect.
That was a 2 ring great to the right.
Hit the fringe though.
No, but on a shot like that, when you're going up a hill, that was a 2 ring great to the right, and that's 2 rings great to the right. So, I mean, that you need to try that again to see what the deal is. Where am I at? My Kingfisher. There's max. There's min. So I'm at mid club. I'm at 1.6 per ring.
Aim for the fringe. It's better bounce. And you got tailwind. Don't worry about being right up there.
2.13 rings. Oh, and I missed I hit a bunch of perfects in a row too.
Worse.
And that was a 1 ring great to the right.
Shouldn't have watched me.
And so I need to try that again.
That was a good shot. Perfect would have been close.
Yeah, it would have been close.
Sure.
In the hole. Well, yesterday I dropped hole number 9, so I haven't achieved just like the minimum score round, and that's all I'm looking for right now. Is I screwed up hole number 9. I had several of the holes I struggled on because I brought the wrong damn clubs, or I took the wrong shot. I wanted to try that shot out to see if like from that area if you could get in, and I found some errors. Like there were certain spots that you could get over there, but the second shot sucked. You were basically recovering. Even though you were in your wood, you were recovering. Hole number 4. Hole number 4.
Here we go. This is the one that depends on the wind.
So and I'm using a Quasar, so I'm using a Power 1. Well, I only have a Quasar. I don't have any Power 1 wind balls.
So use a Navigator then. You don't need a Quasar. You don't need a side spin.
Well, I'm using 1 and a sliver, and a Navigator only has 1. So, and I hit the pole. I hit the cup yesterday, and just barely missed the flagpole, and bounced in and out of the cup. If the speed was kind of fast, I went like 6 squares past it. But if it hit the flagpole, it would have went in the hole. I don't know. I have 3 topspin, and I'm not. I think because of the way it rolls in there, you gotta.
That's all you need is like 3 topspin and half right spin.
I've been using, well, yeah, you're right, a sliver. I got a sliver on here, so just a little bit of right-hand side spin. So I guess a Navigator would work.
I don't really have a whole lot of Power 1 either. Uh-oh. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. I was switching balls to a Navigator. I thought I said 1 and a sliver, but my notes do say sliver. Sliver. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm just going to use a Navigator too. Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. 2002. Yeah. Yep.
Dots now.
Another dunner. Da-na-na-na. 3 top spin, right hand side spin.
So 2-8, I'm gonna go 1-to-1 plus point. So I'm gonna do 3 rings. And a bit past the hole.
See if he hits it perfect. That was at least 1 ring great to the right. That might be in. No, and there's no guarantee that the speed was wrong there, because if it would have been on track, it may roll out different.
I blame it on you.
Is that the deal?
Yeah, you started talking right when I was about to shoot. That's it. That's my excuse. Sticking to it.
Okay, it's 3-5. Oh, fucking, I hit it great on the left, and you hit it great on the right. And I missed the rough entirely and ended up in the drink, so I will have to make this one. I will have to make this one. This one's going in the hole, so that's the deal. Here we go. 3. It's always hard to do the top spin and the side spin. Hey, bitch.
I go 3.1.
Hitting it perfect.
Get in. A little low, but it could be good.
That was 3.2. That was with the 0.2. I've been hitting a 1-to-1, and it was like I needed to pull a little bit more. I was missing it on the right hand side.
No, that would have been a bit too much. That missing left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As I did the 0.2 today. Like before,
Yeah.
I wasn't doing the 0.2, and I was on the other side of the cup. And
I
so
didn't see you hit it great though.
And so I did. I hit it great to the left. Damn it! I dropped the shot off the minimum.
Okay.
I could fix my round, but I would still have failed. All right, whole number. Because I think that you can qualify with an 11, but the deal is that that's not the goal here.
Should be able to qualify with 11 here.
No, but that's the deal.
Pretty much any bracket.
Okay, this hole right here. You're trying to hit to that spot up there and not get behind those trees.
I got a note now. It's plus 10, 5.5 top, 3 left, and then aim just for the left side of these blades of grass that are sticking up.
Yeah.
In the rough.
Yeah, there's a little hillside on that rough, and if you push it forward, it does one thing, and if you pull it back just a little teeny bit, the ball does a different deal, right?
So with this more topspin, right? Yeah.
So I mean, you could, if you're in front of it.
With Mile 7, it was a bit tougher. It still made it, but it still works.
Yeah, but if you get behind that tree, you're screwed. Like there's no recovery.
Well, not really. You can use side spin. I mean, I've been up there in a few different spots, and worst case Ontario was I needed to aim more to the right and use more left spin when I landed in order to miss the branch that I was going to hit, or the leaf, or whatever the fuck it was that I was going to hit.
All right.
I'm doing it with no curl or anything like that. Just
and are you using? And what ball are you using?
Kingmaker. 3 spin, power 3.
All right. I'm bringing and you're bringing a Cataclysm? Big dog?
No. Sniper.
Oh yeah, because you're up close. And you're getting over there with an extra mile?
Yep.
Number 1 bag. The number 1 bag.
So just like wherever, so like 5.5 top spin and 3 left, and then you can bring that back to wherever, like you don't even have to be halfway in the rough. You can be like a third of the way into the rough. It's just, you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm saying the blades of grass. There's like a little patch, and you can see the thing sticking up a bit.
Okay.
So I'm kind of aiming for the ball, the guide to be like on the left part of that.
All right, are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. No dots. It's been taken right at 7 seconds.
I said 5.
Oh, and I got somebody.
Got dots. Oh.
I got somebody like the second I got dots.
So I was a second too slow. And now I will spin forever. Eternal spinning for my blasphemy of waiting 1 extra second.
Oh, I should probably bring a Kingmaker.
Here's where I wish we'd see each other's screen, no matter what.
And are you doing plus on the drive, or are you just doing the number?
Yeah, 10.
So it would be 3, 7.
Just
There's
10.
3, 7.
Like no curl or fuck all, just straight shot.
Well, that's good because I didn't put anything on it. And I got stuck in the rough. But I was trying to come at it where I was like right at the fucking tip. So I either needed to put a little bit more topspin or I needed to move it over to the left. So I was in a narrower
If you
part
go
of the
back,
rough.
you get a higher bounce too, though.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't move it a whole lot right there, but there is a spot where you get a higher bounce.
I was looking at 5.5 top, 3 left. And then I'll set up from there. 3 left.
I actually think that there's a shot out on the left-hand side.
1.5 top.
But you got to make sure that you don't get too far forward into these trees.
Aim right there.
If you draw your arc, you want the trees to be at the steepest part of your shot, or the tallest part of your shot.
1 7.
And if you get too close, like my opponent, in my opinion, is too close. Maybe there's a lane, but if there isn't a lane, they're way too close.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a hero shot.
Touch the rough, roll out. Perfect. Beautiful. 348. I'm gonna play this at. I got a bunch of question marks here. But my last one's +10, ball guy, 2 to 3 squares short.
I had to do a hero shot with my Nirvana and do a max overpower, max curl shot with it. And I'm right off the green. I have a super... I should be able to recover. It's good to know, hey, it's good to know areas that you get into that could be a problem and what the limits are of being able to recover it. That's good information for the weekend round. So if you do get in trouble, you don't panic. Yeah. You don't panic. You're like, okay, you can do it. I was contemplating doing a max overpower hook shot, but I didn't think I could get any closer. And I might have hit those trees. I don't think my opponent has a shot. That's the deal. You're too close underneath those trees. So that looks like the way to go, but those trees are problematic.
Perfect. Go in. I haven't made this hole yet. Oh, you prick. That's still too much. Oh well, it's too late now. I have to remember this wind, but that might be just a straight up shot without any plus.
Let's see if I can recover.
Plus. Sorry.
Woo! Oh my gosh, I had to recover on that, so I was quiet there for a second. I had to focus. So if you get in trouble down there,
Tell
you
me
can
when you're
recover.
shooting so I can shut up.
No, you're fine. I'm used to talking. I block all that stuff out.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you to shut up. Just kidding.
I wrestled for years, and you'd be in an auditorium for like state or one of these big tournaments, and there would be hundreds of people in the thing, and they'd all be talking and doing the deal, and I don't remember hearing a single word. Like the second I walked out on the mat, I was oblivious.
Yeah, it's funny because I got music blaring too. Well, not blaring, but. Okay, I need to drop this hole to get on pace. I shot 15 earlier. I should have shot a second 15, but I screwed up hole number 9. I think it was 8.
Yeah, I won a chest though. Look at that. All right, what hole are we on? We're on hole number 6. Hole number 6, and I had to recover.
Hole, right?
I screwed a hole up, and then I had to recover. So that was the deal. Sometimes when you have a bad hole, you have a series of bad holes. I recovered, so now we got to get back on track. I'm making this shot right here so I can get back on track. Rock and a katana.
Roll power 3. Oh wait.
You must have walked away from your phone.
Oh no, sorry. 6. You want a power 3 ball.
Yeah, and what club are you using going into the cup?
Well, sniper 10 is enough. Should be enough.
Yeah, but it seemed like that was short. Are you bouncing off of the... I think I played this hole wrong yesterday. So I was trying to get...
Yeah, you went for over. You didn't use enough top spin.
So
You overpowered it instead.
Are you hitting from the other fairway, or you're hitting in the rough, but you're just running all of the topspin?
Well, yeah. I don't think you need all of topspin, but yeah, you need like 6 or something.
And it flattens the ball guide out, and
you don't really need overpower if you set it up right.
Well, it seemed like yesterday I was way the hell out on the end, and I had a hard shot going to the cup. I had to do overpower.
Yeah, but you didn't put enough topspin on it, though.
Yeah, but I'm going to bring a...
If I watched it.
I'm going to bring one of those bigger balls, and I'm going to bring a
remember it correctly.
And I'm going to play with my rock. Because you can hit a rock out to the end.
I still don't know... I don't know, like... You're still going to hit it into the rough, no matter what power ball you use.
Yeah, but I want to get up as close. I want to get up closer to it. My katana...
Yeah, so you use Kingmaker, and you need to use like a ball, like a quarter of your ball outside the right curl. Hopefully it'll match up, and then it'll be easier.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning.
Okay, I try to go. Dots.
I got dots. And I'm still spinning. You want me to back out?
No. I'm back in. Dots. And
another dunner. Hopefully you go first. It seemed like yesterday that I brought a 3 power ball, and I was...
So you don't even want to go that far. Go way back where you don't put your side spin on. Your side spin. Or
you're saying I don't want to be out at the tip. I want to be out about right here. Right?
No, yeah, you can. Yeah.
Hitting it perfect. El Perfecto. I was at 301 yesterday, and my opponent was at 304, and we were on the same line.
312.
Yeah. But they were just a little bit closer.
See, I'm going to not go as far up.
You're saying about mid is actually the shortest part in the arc.
I don't really want to put any topspin on it. So... rock. And now I'm going to curl it like a little bit outside the circle here.
You're bulging it.
Yeah.
Hitting it perfect. El Perfecto.
Almost perfect.
And you're at 307, but you're probably on the same plane as me, but you're closer to the cup. No, you're a little bit farther forward as well.
So from there,
see, I'm at max club right here.
I'm gonna pull take back. Out your wind on now.
No, hold on a second. I'm gonna pull
and then put topspin on. Yeah, and leave it short. Leave it short.
And it's 3.0.
Downhill, even short.
3.6.
Like at least one square.
3.6. It's 1.8 per ring, so it'd be 2 rings. Exactly. Oh. I leaned a little to the left, and then I hit it great to the right. I'm going to make a note here, 4 power. Yesterday I brought a sniper, but for some reason, I was further down in the rough. And it didn't seem like I was able to do what you're doing.
Oh, so it's like almost a minute and a half.
Perfect.
Oh, it's fast. Slow down. Whoa. Not even close.
You're about the same distance that I am from the other side. I did a plus 20 on that. I think that was a...
I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's a spot you can go where you just like bounce over, use the fairway and bounce over. I mean, we tried looking at that the first day. It didn't seem like it was really doable as far as going right at the hole.
Yeah, I mean, I tried it yesterday, and I was at 301, and I had a sniper and a 3-power ball, and I struggled to get up there. I was, and just that little bit of distance. You were at 307, and my opponent yesterday was at 304.
I'm talking about hitting the fairway and bouncing over.
No, I don't think that's possible.
No, exactly.
Hole number 7. Hole number 7.
All right, well, I'm qualified already, so that's good.
Hole number 7. I was at the plus 3, so in my setup,
0?
I was at the plus 3. I'm using a Titan. I'm going to use a Kingmaker.
We're going rock power 0.
And I'm going sniper with a Kingmaker. Or I was actually I'm using a Katana and a Kingmaker.
Minus 15 at minimum club. Power 0, rock.
And I started off at the plus 3. I pulled back a little bit. 1 top spin, a sliver of right hand side spin, maybe no side spin. And I'm just doing straight up 1 point. Write that down, 1.8 per ring. All right, I'm ready. Well, I'm almost ready.
Yep.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep.
I'm spinning. No dots. No dots. I got dots. And I'm still spinning.
Dots.
I'm spinning.
Came out. And I'm back in. And
another dunner. All right. All right, we're in the same bracket. It used to be when you first started playing, you'd get bracketed. You could match up if you started playing immediately. You could match up with people. I'm at the plus 3. And I got 1 top spin and a sliver. Why is that not working today? One ring great to the left. was one ring great to the left. It looks like it's going to run through there at about 1,000 miles an hour, but it doesn't. I could use a Santa ball and take the same shot you're taking. I think I only have enough for the weekend round.
2-0, minimum club, minus 15, 1-3.
Perfect.
Go in.
Perfect.
Oh, I didn't pull it back that time. So minus didn't work.
You're saying it was a 2 mile an hour wind, and you took off and you did it by 50.
Yeah, if I would have shot it straight up minimum, I think that would have been in.
You're talking minimum club.
Yeah.
And what do you play minimum club at? 1.2, 1.3?
Well, so whatever that went. So I had 2 mile an hour wind, minus 15 with rock 7. I did 1.3.
And that if you did a 1.3, it would have been 1.5 rings.
So if I would have did,
and you only did
straight up minimum 1.5.
1.53. Yep. 1.54 if you rounded that up. The point's really it's one side of the cup or the other. Damn it. Not a perfect.
I'm a stroke behind.
Well, you can't. How can you be
I got extra mile 9.
I'm a stroke
behind my pace I want.
Oh, yeah, I got you. But I'm a stroke behind you, which we're getting bad wind, so I'm hitting it straight.
I need to get
straightforward.
I need to drop these last 2 shots, which isn't going to happen, so I'm hoping for 14 here. And I'm going for it. I don't care. I'm going for the rough shot.
You're going for the rough shot.
Yep. I'll take my second shot of the rough. It's going to go for my power 5.
And are you using a power 5 ball?
Wind. Yeah, power 5 with the most wind.
I'm going to use one of those albatross balls that gives me 2 top spin and 3 wind.
Although I do have a power 4 with extra 3 top spin.
All right, Lunger, let's go for it. I would rather take the shot from the rough or the sand. Ready?
I don't have. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning. No dots. I got dots. And I got Ronnie right off the bat. Who the fuck is Ronnie? Why are you interrupting the... We're freaking playing. Don't you know that 77 and Dunner are playing? What the hell are you doing? Ronnie? And my opponent's going for it, and they're using a power 5, 3 wind, 3 side spin, and I think they might be able to make it if they run all the top spin. They might be able to make it
with extra mile. I don't think no, because there's like 3 roughs you got to go through.
Yeah, if you could bring it in to the right, the rough's a little narrower, but I'm not sure you could curl it in.
You can. I did it earlier. That's how I got a power in this hole. You can actually, if you hit a bad grade or something, you can hit one of the trees in the air, and you're fucked. It's out of bounds.
So you got to hit it straight down that channel.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Because it looked like you could get caught up in one of those trees.
Yeah. If you do, you have to hit a bad shot, but if you do, it's out of bounds. But that ain't gonna stop me. Although I had a nice
Oh, and I hit one of the trees right off the tee. I clipped the branch,
Did you hit great left?
the last branch, and ended up in the trees. I'm fucked. I mean, I'm in a struggle, huh?
Did you go to bounds?
No. I'm in the trees. I clipped a tree right off the tee box, like the very first tree. I clipped like the last branch, and I'm in the trees right there.
So did I.
I put a little teeny bit of curl on it, not a lot.
I clipped a leaf.
Yep. I clipped the leaf. You know,
right off.
Yeah. We're in the trees, dude. I don't know that we can recover.
No, I'm on a bounce again.
Did you go out of bounds?
Shot. Oh yeah, I hit the very first tree. I hit the last leaf that was sticking out.
That was exactly what I did. I hit that last leaf. It looks like a leaf, doesn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what I hit. Let's see if I'm out of bounds, because if you're in bounds right there, you're going to have to recover by hitting it behind you. I am.
No, I'm out of bounds.
Yeah, I was out of bounds too. I didn't realize it put you out of bounds. So now you got to go for it.
I'm going for it again.
Oh yeah, you got to go for it. You're committed.
No, I'm not. I'm using my rock and a power 2 ball.
And I hit it perfect.
Actually, I'm gonna use power 3.
And I still clip that. Let's see if I can eke out of it. No, you get caught up in the last cut of the rough.
Oh yeah, you're still gonna be in,
but that shot right there is definitely makeable. I'm gonna have to recover. This is 2 recovery shots. I dropped one and then I had to recover, and now I'm having to recover again. This is 2 in a row.
Oh my goodness, what a quarter cut. Holy fuck, that was beautiful. Unintentionally.
Did you actually get on?
No, I went around. But it's gonna make it so I'm getting the birdie no matter what. Or no, I'm getting a par. What are we talking about? I went around the corner, but I hit it good. And then actually, I landed in between the bunker and the rough. Somehow.
Oh, that's going to miss. That was a 1-ring great to the right, and it'll miss just to the right. I was just at that distance where if you hit it perfect, it'd go in the cup, but if you didn't hit it perfect, it wasn't going in. Arrgh! That's 2. I dropped 2 off. Shit, I might not qualify. How bad is that? Trying out shot. The second shot was right. I put just a titch of curl on that first shot, and it killed me. And now I got to recover on hole number 9.
3 ball, 1-3.
Yeah, there's no way no way 10s are gonna make it. There's too many people in our bracket.
Perfect. Go in. Save a birdie. Bird eagle.
Yeah, you dropped the shot, but you're still 1 ahead of me, so you're still good to go.
I'm gonna get 12 if I get this hole. I got a par.
Well, shit, I dropped 2 holes.
That's twice I've got a par in this hole.
Now
both times I was going for it, and I got 2 eagles in this hole, and both times I didn't got an eagle. I didn't go for it.
Well, I think you can. We were talking about this hole earlier. I think you can hit it straight forward. Like you can hit it way.
Oh yeah. Well, you want like Amazon, whatever your longest rough iron is.
And well, and Amazon has a shit ton of backspin too. So.
But I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that either. I'm gonna try I'm still trying for the.
Power 5 spin for.
No, I'm going to use that one, but I'm going to use my APOC.
And then plus 20 on the tee, not 10.
And then I'm not bringing a Cataclysm. I'm bringing a Guardian. And if I'm in my long iron range, which I won't be, which I might be.
If you got Apocalypse,
I'm going to bring my Saturn.
I just don't know.
I love that Saturn.
How far
I haven't played with it in a long time.
But we'll find out maybe.
My only other choice is a Grim Reaper, and I have more confidence in my Saturn. I'm ready. I got to get an Albie.
All right.
So you're about to see. Hey, you're about to see the first Albie on hole number 9, because that's the only score that's going to help me. So let's get it done. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. I at least have odd in, but that's the deal. Third round, third time I've played this, and this is the worst that I've played it. I'm regressing, and I'm with the, and I've got the best.
Playing on Wednesday.
And I have the best clubs.
Like,
I know I didn't get to. I was hoping that I was gonna get to play 77 yesterday, but shit, I already got somebody. I wasn't even paying attention. I think I got Dotson and I got somebody. You're not gonna get to see it. You'll have to watch the video. I may have to dunk it. I got nothing to lose at this point.
Well, Guardian 6, I think, is enough.
Yeah, but if I'm out in the fairway, I'll have to use my Nirvana. Because my only other choice there as far as backspin is the Houdini, but it doesn't hit near as far.
You don't need back. You're not going to need to worry about backspin. I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Puts me about a ring into power.
Stop.
Hitting it perfect. Let's see if I can make the bend. Nope. I think the only way you can make that bend is to max overpower hook it. And you wouldn't need as big a ball.
Oh, with Apocalypse, you can.
Yeah, I tried an Apocalypse
3. I did it.
I didn't make it around the bend right there, and I'm way out in the rough. I mean, the deal is, how did you make it around the bend to that? Are you talking about making it around the bend to the fairway on the left-hand side? I ran all the top.
Hit the island.
I ran as much topspin as I could. Wall.
So I suppose no topspin.
Yeah, so I ran all the topspin to try and to see if I could really make it around the bend. But if you're just trying to stick out there in that area, you're doing no top. You're just doing the minimum that it takes to get over. Right?
I don't know why I have the club in my bag.
That's okay. All right, I'm going to have to make this from the rough. I'm going to have to make an Albie on this from the rough. Those are... All right, I got enough room to get over the trees.
Fuck off.
.28. I'm definitely at max club. So 2.8 would be about a ring and a half. Ring and a half, right back to the red line. And I hit it 70 rings straight to the right. And it almost went in the hole, dude. Almost went in the hole. I was trying to hit above it and let the ball roll back down to it, and I hit right in front of it. and then it rolled a little bit away from it. That was close. That was close on a shit 2-ring grate to the right. Arrgh! I don't think I'm actually going to get my account in. I got some good notes for odd. I'll buy some balls for odd. That way I can play it the same way. I don't have quite as good of clubs. Not quite. Close.
Oh. Go ahead anyway. No. Terrible.
Say that again.
I dropped a shot. Terrible.
Did you get an Albie?
No, fuck no. I think I got a birdie.
Oh, you got a birdie.
I think I got 11. I dropped a shot and I still got 11. I think.
Well, you dropped the last two.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, I made a shot. Sorry. I got one on the first hole.
I don't think 10s are going to make it. No, 10s aren't going to make it, so this account's not... I'm not going to get my 77 account in.
No.
I dropped 2 shots. Yesterday I dropped 9, and today I dropped 8 and 5, 4, and it was on drive shots.
You're still on hole 8 on my thing.
Yeah, well, take it out and come back in and it'll be on there. I only shot a -10. You needed a -11 to qualify. You could drop 1.
If, yeah, Sheena. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
And I didn't pick any of them up.
Doesn't look good for me either, actually.
No, -11s will make it in. Anybody who shoots a -11 will make it in.
No, because there's tiebreakers. These guys could lose.
What would knock you out is if somebody shot
I got 3 eagles, so I'm okay. But there's 3 people below me with 11 that could get knocked out easy.
Yeah, but you'd need to get 3 people above you. Oh, you're at -5, so it would take 5 people above you before it would knock you or get you down there. So anybody that shoots a -11 is probably gonna make it, but shooting a -10 is not going to cut it.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that, but yeah, so I'm saying there might be some that miss because there's potential down here.
Well, there's 2 that are
-5, -9 after 6, -9 after 7 even. Right, that's 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, those people, there's
13,
several
there's
people
13,
right there that are
there's
on track.
12, yeah, like, there's lots of potential. There's no guarantee my guy will make it. If everyone else below me,
no, yours
is still playing.
I think
Shoots to 12.
Maybe the people that are in 7th place at -11, but I don't think it's going to get to the people that are in 5th. -11s are going to make it. People will get the minimum score stuff. There's still room for error as the week goes on.
Brutal. Started off with a drop and shit the bed.
That's 2 drop shots. Not making a weekend round. Yeah, it happens. I still have my practice account, and I made it in with it. I got today's notes. So going for some of those shots, I recovered twice.
I should have got you balls for that account.
And I dropped 2, so that means I struggled on 5 holes. And yesterday I struggled on those holes, but I ended up dropping 9 because I played it wrong. I put too much backspin on the shot to the cup, and I made it over. But I put so much backspin that where I made it over, I ended up backspinning myself back into the rough. If I had a little less backspin on there, I wouldn't have tailed off. And I would have been just like the minimum score. But I still struggled on like 4 of the holes yesterday. But I rimmed 2 of the shots yesterday too, so it could have went good. All right, that was my qualification round on Wednesday. That was my 3rd run through the course, and that was the worst that I played this course so far. And I had the best stuff going for some of the shots. And that was kind of bad luck on the hole that we clipped the leaf. That was kind of bad luck.
Number 8, yeah.
Yeah, that was bad luck. But we were definitely going for
I hit
it.
a perfect shot too. I thought it was all good. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I hit that one perfect, and the second shot was up there, and I hit it great to the left, or great to the right one ring. All right,
Oh well.
that's how it
I'm just gonna
goes.
play Final Fantasy instead.
No, I'll play my odd account. We'll just try and get matched up with Dunner.
No, I mean no. No, I'll just play Final Fantasy instead. Part 10.
Part 10. All right.
I'm a nerd.
There you go. Thanks for watching. How about you? Any wise words to pass on? Some pipe
Party on,
fitter
Wayne.
wisdom?
Payday Eve. Payday Eve. Woo!
Payday Eve. It is Payday Eve. I think tomorrow will be payday. All right. Thanks for watching.